install VMware workstation. So we click next, we click right on the terms and we click next, and we keep it as default and we click next and next and next, and then we click to install. So we're gonna wait for the installation of VMware, so it's gonna take a few minutes, so we're just gonna wait a little bit for the installation to be done. Now the installation has done, so we click finish, and then we'll see the desktop icon for the VMware, which is right here. So we click on it, and then the pop-up comes up, which we have two options. So click on I want to try VMware for 30 days, and then we click continue, and we hear the sound and we click yes, and then we click finish. So this come out this window for the VMware, but we're gonna minimize it first. So the Fedora that we download for this assignment is downloaded from this website, getfedora.org, and from the VMware we downloaded from this website, vmware.com. And now we go back to the VMware, click create a new virtual machine. It goes out like this. We come to the wizard and we click next, and then click the second one, installation ISO. So we browse it to the destination folder for the ISO, and then click open, and then we click next. We keep it as a default and next, and we can specify this capacity, so I upgrade to 60 GB, and click on store virtual disk as single file and next, and then they ready to VM customize hardware. So I upgrade the processor to 2 processors, and I upgrade the number of cores per processor to 4, but it fails, so I have to remain it as before, which is 1. So, and when we close, and we go customize hardware again, and I upgrade the memory to 8 gigs, 8 GB. So we close again, and then we click finish, and then it will play by itself. And now we go to the workstation. So there are 2 options, whether we can click the enter button, or we'll wait for 1 minute to reboot. Unfortunately, I have to go with the second option, so we have to wait 1 minute for the system to reboot. So yeah, it's gonna be silent for 1 minute, just for a moment. $15 seconds. Last 5 seconds before the system starts. And now the system starts. But first they're gonna verify some things. And then we have passed the verification, and then we click enter, and here are the list that the programs for the OS which has started. Sorry. Now we go to the menu button, and the windows close up, which is welcome to Fedora. so we don't have anything to do, so we click the X button, and for the pop-up down here also click the X button. So that's how we install the Fedora and install it on the VMware. Now for the Nmap installation, so we open the terminal in the Fedora. So we type on the terminal sudo dnf install Nmap. So it goes out like this, it comes out like this, and we have installed the Nmap. And then for check the Nmap version, so we type nmap version, so it comes out with the version of the Nmap. So that's how we install Nmap for this.
Okay, in this section we will explain about nmap command that we use for these features. So these are the list of nmap command that we use. Okay, now function of nmap command. First, -n tells nmap to never do reverse DNS resolution on the active IP address it finds. Second, -p, this options specifies which ports you want to scan and overrides the default. And lastly, -pn, this option skips the nmap discovery stage altogether. Normally, nmap use this stage to determine active machines for heavier scanning. Okay, for TCP send scan, which is -ss, scan is the default and most popular scan option for good reason. It can be performed quickly, scanning thousands of ports per second on a fast network not hampered by intrusive firewalls. Scan is relatively unobtrusive and stealthy since it never completes TCP connections. For TCP Windows scan, which is -sw, Windows scan is exactly the same as ArcScan, except that it exploits and implementation details of certain systems to differentiate open ports from closed ones, rather than always printing unfiltered when a RST is returned. It does this by examining the TCP window value of the RST packets returned. On some systems, open ports use a positive window size, such as even for RST packets, while closed ones have a zero window. Okay, so now for the first nmap command, which is -n -pn -ss -pat 192.168.40.1. Okay, now the first nmap command is finished, and then we open Wireshark and filter with our VM IP address. So as you can see, we have captured the scene packet from the first nmap command. Okay, now for the second nmap command, which is -n -pn -st -pat 192.168.40.1. And after the second nmap command is finished, we open Wireshark and we filter with our VM IP address. And as you can see, we have captured the scene packet. Now, for the last nmap command that we use, which is -n -pn -sw -pat 192.168.40.1. And after finish the last nmap command, we open Wireshark again and filter with our VM IP address. And as you can see, we have captured the ARC packet on the Wireshark. So that's all from us. Thank you.